What's up everyone, my name is Josh and this is Josh Unboxed, and welcome back to the Daily Grind, a video series in which I talk about particular cards, plays, strategy, news, and how it affects the overall sports card market. In other words, I'm just trying to find a way to help us navigate through the craziness that is the sports card world of today, as well as to help us make much more sound purchasing and selling decisions. And today, I kind of wanted to go back towards basketball and talk about Dirk Nowitzki. Drafted in 1998, great player, one of the best shooters in the game. The stretch four, had that nasty step back, one-legged fadeaway, the Dirk three. There's a lot that I love about Dirk Nowitzki. He won that one championship against the Miami Heat. He beat the super team, basically, of LeBron, Wade, and Bosh. And, there's a lot of things to like about him. And when you think about Dirk Nowitzki, the 1998 draft class, you got Vince Carter, Paul Pierce, Mike Bibby, Jason Williams. A lot of guys in that draft class, but Dirk Nowitzki really stands out because he has that one championship. I mean, I know Paul Pierce has it too, but I'm a Laker fan, so I can't really love Paul Pierce, unfortunately. But Dirk Nowitzki, great talent, great player. When you think about, his rookie cards, the first card that pops to mind is obviously the Topps Chrome card. And then you might think about the Topps base card or the Topps flagship. I'm so used to baseball calling base Topps flagship Topps. You got that. And then you also got his SP Authentic, which is a card that I particularly love myself. But the card I wanted to focus on today is the 1998 Upper Deck Ovation Gold card. Now, it's a lot more affordable versus the SP Authentic and versus the Topps Chrome, because when you think about Dirk Nowitzki's rookie cards, Topps Chrome is usually on the higher end, and then the SP Authentic actually is pretty pricey in and of itself because it's serial numbered to 3,500. Then there's the Upper Deck Ovation Gold card, which is numbered out of 1,000, and it is at a much affordable price point versus the SP Authentic. So if you want to get into a Dirk Nowitzki rookie card but don't have the money to buy a Topps Chrome or SP Authentic, then I think this is a good alternative. So I'm going to share the screen. I'm going to show you the sold listings of this 98 Ovation Gold card, and then we're going to look at current listings, and you can see the price difference. It's pretty affordable and it's a pretty nice card. So we're going to jump right into it. Okay, so this is the sold listings for the 1998-99 Upper Deck Ovation Gold card. So you can see these cards are numbered out of 1,000. A PSA 8 just sold recently for $97. That was a couple weeks ago. We got a PSA 8 here that sold for $115. Got a Raw here that sold for $140. A couple other things here. This one is a BGS 9 that sold for $250. This one was a lot of a gold and base, and it sold for less than $150. So when you look at this, we're going back to the beginning of February. This card, hasn't seen the run up as his other rookie cards. Here are the current listings for it. So we got a Raw one here that's being sold for $150 as an auction. This one is not a gold. I had to check on it to see if it was a gold or not, but no, this is a base, so we can just cross that off. But if you look here, here's a PSA 8 being asked for $129 as a buy it now. We got one for $250 buy it now raw. Here's a PSA 8 here for $119. Here's a BGS 9 for $250. Here's a 10 that's being asked for $2,400, which is pretty high. Here's a Raw that's going for $500. Obviously, this guy put down here PSA 10 possible. BGS 9.5s for $2,000. So there's a limited number of these cards listed for sale, and rightfully so, because it's a card numbered out of 1,000. If you want to take a look at how the card looks like, we can pull it up here. So it has the gold foil in the background here, and when you go to the other side, you'll see the serial number right here on the back. So it's a pretty cool card. And if you're into other guys in the 1998 draft class, you can try to go for a Vince Carter Ovation card, Jason Williams, Paul Pierce. These cards I believe are a lot more affordable than the SP Authentics and a lot more affordable than the Topps Chrome. For comparison's sake, I pulled up here a Dirk Nowitzki. This is the SP Authentic. You can see here a PSA 9 is being asked for $925. You got some PSA 9s being asked for $1,000. Raw going for $895. You got some auctions going on here. There's a PSA 10 on an auction right now for $1,000. Here's a 9 for 1,000. So when you do a comparison between the SP Authentic and the Ovation, there's a huge price difference between the two. It would seem that the gold is a lot more rare than the SP Authentic, but the SP Authentic holds a lot more weight versus the Ovation Gold. So this one has the allure of the set, whereas Ovation Gold doesn't have that allure of a set, but it's still a pretty affordable card if you wanted to get into Dirk Nowitzki. We can even pull up the sold listings, because I'm a big fan of this SP Authentic, and this is a card that I'm actually trying to target. But you know, like I said, if you don't have the funds to buy a $2,000 PSA 10 Dirk Nowitzki card here, or even for that matter a 9 or 9.5, which is going around $900 or so. Here's one for $819. Then you could definitely go for one of these Ovation cards here, because they're pretty cheap in and of itself. So yeah, a little quick video. I like Dirk Nowitzki. I think he's a great talent. You know, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer for sure. I feel that definitely, without a doubt, once his name comes up on the Hall of Fame ballot, he'll be going into the Hall of Fame, just because of what he's able to accomplish throughout his whole entire career, staying with one team, winning one championship during the era of super teams. I think he has a lot going for him. Very well liked, well loved, very likable guy. So really love this Dirk Nowitzki card. Like I said, if you want to go for something a little more expensive, obviously you can go for the Topps Chrome, because that's what everybody's always more gravitated towards. But if Topps Chrome is not within your range, then you can take a step down and get the SP Authentic, which I think is actually a better card than the Topps Chrome card, because that SP Authentic card is numbered at 3,500, and there's just a limited supply of it. And I feel it's a much more aesthetically pleasing card with the white background, the white card stock. Everything about it looks a lot better, thicker card stock as well. And then if that card is out of your price range, then take the step down and take the Ovation card, because numbered out of 1,000, so that there's only 1,000 of those gold cards made. So it doesn't really matter if you buy it raw or if you buy it graded, because there's only 1,000 of them, right? You're going to be one of the few people to own one of those Dirk Nowitzki rookie cards. So yeah, just by looking at the data, you can come up with your own thought process on which card you wanted to buy into. I mean, you can look up the Topps Chrome cards. I didn't pull it up on here because it's a card that I'm not particularly looking at, but you can know that that card is a lot more expensive than these two options here. I'm just trying to help provide alternative solutions to the more expensive cards. And like I said, I feel like this Ovation card does fit that bill. So hopefully you guys found some value in this. If you guys did, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't yet, please consider subscribing. I like doing videos on a daily basis. It's fun. I love trying to find, value where value can be had, whether it's with serial number cards, low grade PSA cards, off the wall base cards that most people don't look at. I think certain cards do have value, and just looking at the current market trends and trying to find that value before things jump up like crazy or have that huge run up. So thank you guys for watching. And with that being said, my name is Josh, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.